Today I'd like to raise a very serious issue with you. That issue is called pregnancy coercion. Sometimes the man would convince a woman to get pregnant. They promise them everything. I wasn't aware of it up until I stumbled upon the family solicitor's post about this pregnancy coercion, and she explains it very clearly what it is. It is a simple act of abuse and an act of controlling the woman. In my case, when I got married, I'd already had a child from a previous relationship. We'd had the business and had another job, so I wasn't interested in having another child, or maybe not straight away. The husband kept talking me into it. At first he tried to be nice and say that it would be nice for my son to have a sibling. Then he tried to convince me through other avenues. Then he'd go on a silent treatment. Then he would be moody. In any case, it was like literally blackmail, coercion and torture for about a good couple of years. When I had our daughter, all of a sudden I found myself trapped. I was completely trapped inside the property, inside the whole family setup. I was trapped, I was imprisoned. And I couldn't understand why. And this is what they do. They like for the woman to have the child because they know that they will use that child as a tool to control the woman, either immediately or later on if the woman decides to leave. In the court proceedings, using the services and using the legal justice system, the woman will never be free for the next, God knows, 18 years of her life. And others sometimes even will impregnate the woman and go off on their jollies and impregnate another one. So my message to you is that if you're a woman who's ever experienced that, there is nothing wrong with you. You've not made the wrong decision. You've made the decision to give life, to have your child. But if somebody's there by your side who deceived you, who coerced you, they don't want to provide for that child, it's not your fault. It was just a mere act of deception and abuse. And that is the reason why they don't wish to provide for the child, because the child is nothing but a simple and utter inhumane thing. It's just a tool, it's a thing. They don't care about the child, they don't care about their well-being. They're just there for themselves, to look after themselves.